have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone in the first down to 17. The Ragin' Cajuns line up on 1st and 10 now.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And they will try out the field goal team here. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And the Spartans pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Checks this down to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The Spartans will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Handoff from the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ragin' Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Louisiana! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good.
Michigan State, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And it's Louisiana on top, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
So incomplete pass on second down sets up a third and inches. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's modern college football for you right there. Fourth and short, in field goal range. You got to kick it, right? Nope. I mean, not many would have faulted them for kicking it and getting the 3 points, but now they've set up a goal to go and are pushing for 6.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish? Touchdown, Spartans, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. From inside the 15-yard line and bringing it out. And is brought down after a solid effort in that return. Here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan State with 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like...
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And for the sack on first down, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackle.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Touchdown, Louisiana. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
BAT puts them up 17 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half?
Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense.
Looking for a receiver. For the receiver.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And there's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Bishop. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Looking to the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He's got it in the open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan State.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Caught over the middle. It's Gray. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advance into the next round.
Misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call in the screen play.
Just much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Breaks an open space. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive.
What a play.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field.
To throw, it's Bishop. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Grab down the middle. It's Thurman.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Bishop. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Using his legs here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Spartans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Thurman. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Looking to pass. It's Bishop. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. I mean, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he converts the two-point try, now a 13-point game.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. 2-man clock with the running game. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run the option. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. it.